Hi everyone, thanks for watching this lesson on Falling Behind by Laufey. This cover and lesson was a request from a patron, and if you'd like to request any songs to be transcribed and have a lesson for them, please head over to the Patreon and join the community there. Okay, this song is in standard tuning, kind of a bossa nova style guitar rhythm that we'll go through. But first, let's get through the chords. So, we have an A minor 7. So from the 6th string, you can play it from 5th fret, skip a string, 5th fret, 5th fret, 5th fret. You can play it like this, or I tend to bar it with my third finger. Third finger and second finger there. Then we have D9. So from the 5th string, 5th fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 5th fret. It's basically a D7, but with an extension. And then we have G major 7. So from the 6th string, 3rd fret, skip a string, 4th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret. Okay, that's what most of the song is going to be centered around, that 2-5-1 in the key of G. And we're going to have a B minor 7. So the same shape as the A minor 7, but I'm here on the 7th fret. So from the 6th string, 7, skip a string, 7, 7, 7. We're going to have an E9 as well, same as a D9, but up 2 frets. We have from the 5th string 7, 6, 7, 7. We have an A sharp minor, so between the A minor and the B minor, it's a 6th fret. It's from the 6th string 6, skip a string 6, 6, 6. We also have this D9 shape we looked at, chromatically moves down later on, so it'd be a C sharp 9, which is the same shape, so 4, 3, 4, 4, a C9, 3, 2, 3, 3, and a B9 from the 5th string, 2, 1, 2, 2, which then turns into an E augmented, which I play it as the 0 on the 6th string, you skip the 5th string, 2, 1, 1. And I believe that's all the chords. Some of these 9s can be turned into flat 9s, and you can either do that as you please. I know when she does it live, she normally plays the 9 chord, but on the actual recorded version, some of these 9 chords are actually a flat 9, which would be, in this instance, 5, 4, 5, 4. So you flatten your first finger here. Okay, I believe that's all the chords. So this bossa nova style guitar rhythm that we're going to be looking at, I will teach you exactly what she plays. So with this A minor 7, this is quite a fast song by the way, it's this kind of speed. But while teaching this rhythm, I'll slow it down. So for the A minor 7, we have the thumb and the fingers picking together for beat 1. And then beat 2, we're going to have just the fingers. And then the and of 2, we're going to have the bass note. And the 3, we're going to have the bass note. And the and of 3, fingers. So far we have this all together. Okay. So 1, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay. And on the and of 4, we just play this open string as we're shifting chords. So it sounds like this. That's the and of 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. And then we go down to our D9, where we play just our thumb on the first note, on the beat 1. It's got the 5th string there. And then our fingers after that for the end of 1. So we have 1 and, let it ring out for 2. The thumb on the and of 2. And then we have 3, 4, thumb and fingers together in the intro. So 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Then we go to the G major 7. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. So the thumb on 1, fingers on 2, 3, sorry, 1, Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and. So the thumb on the 3, the fingers on the and. And then the fingers again on 4. The and of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. And then the next bar is still on G major. 1 and 2 and with the fingers. Okay, and then we go 3, 4, and then we repeat it. So the G major 7 for the 2 bars sounds like this. Okay, so I'm going to put all of that together for the intro. A bit slower. Now the verses in this song are very similar to the intro in terms of the rhythm. So the only difference is in the D9 we don't have those two stabs on 3 and 4. So we have the A minor 7. Sorry. There. So we have the 1 and 2 and 3 with the thumb, 4 with the fingers. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, G major 7, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, so that repeats twice. Those 4 bars, the A minor 7, D9, and G major 7. That repeats twice. And the third time round, we played A minor 7, the same as we did before. To D9, and now instead we go on to a third time repeat up to the B minor 7. The same rhythm as the A minor 7 to E9. We have 1, 2 and B minor 7, 3, A sharp or B flat minor 7, 4, back to A minor 7 for the same rhythm as before. For 2 bars. And then we ring out D9 or D flat, D7 flat 9 as it is on the record. Okay, so I'll play that chord the verse one more time. I'll just play it through. I won't explain everything. So A minor 7, D9, G major 7, A minor 7, D9, G major 7. Third time repeats different. Here we go to D9, B minor 7, D9, B flat, A minor 7, to D9 or D flat 9, ring it out. And I'm just going there up the strings with my fingers, up the strings with my fingers. And then we hit the chorus. So these are going to be the same kind of chords we've been using before, but without the repeat. So A minor 7, same strumming pattern again, picking pattern. D9, G major 7, I'll slow down, 2 bars of that. A minor 7, D9, B minor 7 this time, so we'd have to repeat it twice. The second time we go straight to the B minor 7, to an entire bar of E9, and then to A minor 7, 2 bars. And then we have a chromatic thing happening here. We've got a D9 to C sharp 9 to C9, which we land on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, down to B9, and then we start that picking pattern again. So if I go from the A minor 7, D9, C sharp, C, B, right, and we're going to use the same picking pattern as we did on the A minor 7 with the 2 thumb bass nose. And from here we go to an E augmented chord. Okay, and then we're jumping back up to the A minor 7. The D9 again is going to be a normal rhythm this time. To G major 7 for 2 bars. Now that's the chorus. I'll play it one more time now without stopping. So here we go. 3, 4, A minor 7, D9, G major 7, A minor 7, B minor 7, E9, A minor 7, 2 bars, chromatic D, C sharp C, B, 9, E augmented, A minor 7, B9, G minor 7, major 7. Okay, I think I made a mistake there with that D9. It's you ring it out once after the A minor 7, and then straight into the G. Okay, so what happens is she then goes straight back to the beginning of the song. Essentially, she plays the intro again, the verse through one more time, and then the chorus, which leads us then into the bridge. So final kind of 8 bars really. So we have A minor 7 as usual in the bridge, D9, B minor 7, and then we ring out this E7 flat 9 or E9, and then she will hit down this B minor 7, A sharp minor 7, to the A minor 7, and then pick up the D9, D7 flat 9, and G major 7. So you think it's the end of the song, but then she counts in 1, 2, 3, and then we just play the intro on repeat. So the A minor 7, D9, G major 7, on repeat until it fades out. Okay, so very quickly let's go through the harmony of this song. We're in the key of G major, and the first 3 chords, A minor 7, D9, and G major 7, that is a 2-5-1 chord progression, which means it's the 2nd chord of G major, the 5th chord of G major, and the 1 chord of G major. And then later when we go up to B minor 7, to the E9, to the A minor 7, this chord, this B minor 7, is in fact in G major, but it's actually functioning as a 2 and a 5 chord of an A minor 7. So it's a temporary kind of shift to 2, 5, 1, pretending that A minor is the home, because we don't have an E dominant 9 chord in a G major key. That should be an E minor 7. But it's a 2, 5, 1. And if you want to be strict about this, technically the B minor in this case should really be a B minor 7 flat 5 for a 2, 5, 1 in a minor key. However, you can really interchange these minor chords to a minor 7 in any kind of 2, 5, 1 and it will work. It just does, it's just a small change. And what else do we have here? So we've got the E7. Okay, we also have this D9 that chromatically moves down. Right, at the end of towards the end of the chorus. Now what's happening? Obviously this D9 is our 5 chord, and these aren't really functioning as anything except from a chromatic chord movement down to our B9, but in this case we're now having it as a 5 chord, so it should be a B minor 7, but we're using it as a 5 chord, so now it's a B9, which is going to an E augmented chord, which really you can think of as a E dominant sharp 5. It's the same function here. Going back to the A minor. So again, it's just essentially a 5 of the 6th chord, a 5 of the 2 chord, and then the 2. So 5, 5, yeah. Okay, and other than like some of the chromatic movements, there's no other real functional harmony in here. Great. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you'd like to access the transcriptions and tabs for this song, please head over to Patreon, subscribe, and you can access this and all the other ones And you can also join a community where you can request some transcriptions. So most of these Laufey songs have been requested by patrons, as well as others, all included in the lowest tier. So, thanks very much for watching. Take care.